All right, you guys, welcome back, man. For whatever reason, some strange ass shit happened in that second stream. So the first one, I got kicked the fuck off. I don't know why, but I'm back now. So let me send the link to the stream to Nibby. Sansaray just emailed me. I'm gonna send her the new link. Jimmy, I sent the new link to LER Movement. I'm sending a new link. So yeah, you guys, sorry about that. I know y'all was all on to the new show and shit like that. It was a very interesting conversation, if I could say the least. I was kind of like, hold on a second. Kevin Samuels, man. Let me get Kevin Samuels on here too. Night night. So see if he wants to join in. Let him say something. It was getting good, man. It was getting good. Somebody hated on me and shit. So let me do this. And like the video as you guys are coming in, all right? We'll rock for about another 35 minutes. Like my girl just came in and shit, so I want to go to bed with her. Ain't got time to be dealing with you niggas all night. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, mute? Am I the only one here?
Yeah, everybody's coming. Don't trip. Everybody's coming. What up, Tom?
Well, no, see, when the guy said that you had a new link, I just hung up, and they were still arguing. Who's the dude with the fat head?
Is he bald headed?
Yes.
That's Steve the Dean Williams.
Okay. He's something else, that guy.
Yeah. So hold on a second.
Okay, there goes. Okay.
Let's do this. Is anybody else coming in now? All right, yeah. There's LER, and now we're just waiting for Steve. Okay, so I heard that when I got kicked off, y'all was arguing when nobody saw y'all offline in the hangout. Is that what y'all was doing?
There we go. Bam!
I heard y'all was way in the bag. The stream was already over on YouTube. Y'all niggas were still back there arguing.
I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy.
Can't take niggas nowhere at all.
Hey, at all. Mm-hmm.
Nibby, Nibby really rocking. Okay, here goes Jimmy. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is what we're gonna do a little bit different, man. Shout out to my man Kevin Samuel. All right, like I said, for the people, I've been getting like some. I'm gonna start letting some of the regular people rock. Like if you're not a YouTuber, typically I won't let you on the shit because you're not a YouTuber typically. The only person that's not a YouTuber is like Jimmy. But here's the thing. Here comes Kevin Samuels. Now we got 3-on-3. What up, Kevin? Mr. Fashion.
Hello, people.
What up? Okay, so this is what we have. Kevin Samuel is a fashion expert, professional image consultant. He got a lot of game. He did a wonderful show with me last week. So we have the professional image consultant for Black men. We got Steve the Dean Williams, who was the life coach, the man mindset. We got LAR Movement. He's like, he's like everything. He's like Scottie Pippen. He can shoot, he can dribble, dunk, he's doing all kind of shit. Again, the beautiful Nibby Speaks, Jimmy, and Sansa Ray. 3-on-3, nigga.
All right. Cool.
Here you go.
So let's start this way. I'm gonna start with Kevin, and we're gonna work our way back. You know what I mean? Let's be okay. We're gonna be fair. Let's be nice. Let's all introduce ourselves, okay, for the viewers. Kevin, introduce who you are, bro. Tell them what you do, fam.
Yeah, my name is Kevin Samuels. I'm a professional menswear stylist. My channel is about all things men's lifestyle. I really help guys become the best version of themselves from start to finish.
All right, cool. And you'll be back with me on Thursday, right?
Hey.
Another show.
Thursday at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Yeah, we're gonna be there. I bought, you know what? Well, 1 second. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Let me tell you what he did, what I did for him. Let me hold on a second. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right. So Kevin, I took your advice, right? Sorry, I got my damn drawers on and shit. But listen, so he was talking about some black shoes, right? I mean, so like some walk around shoes, not too flashy. So I went these up, bro, right? These is the OG Nike Black Air Maxes. What do you think? I mean, this is can I rock these?
I like solid colors. Those work with everything.
Work with everything.
Those work.
I'm okay here.
They work with everything. They work. I like them. They work with everything.
All right. Okay. I wasn't
good pickup.
Because they had some Jesus sandals on sale, but I wasn't. It was
yeah. Mr. Jesus sandals. Those are better.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Introduce yourself, Jimmy. Why you got that black girl look?
Huh? Oh, you were talking to me.
Nobody like you.
I was in 5.
Okay, introduce yourself real quick. Make it 10 seconds or less, because I can talk.
No, I'm done. That's it. Hi, I'm Jimmy.
All right, cool. LAR, man. Who to let them know who you are, man?
LAR Movement, man. YouTube blogger, author of a book called Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Let's just get to the topic.
How about it? Nibby, hey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nyambi, but they call me Nibby. I am the owner of www.nibbyspeaks.com. I'm a Spanish teacher, and I also own my own study abroad program. So if you want to come to DR, you want to take Spanish classes, get some tours around DR, go to my website, and I can get that done for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sansaray.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, introduce yourself for the people who may not know you.
Introduce myself?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Sansaray. I'm a philanthropist. I publish a magazine called Black 11 Magazine. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. And I talk about sex, love, and relationships on my channel.
Cool. And last but
please
not
follow me on Instagram. I said, please follow me on Instagram, Sansaray_XO. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so last but not least, Steve.
What's going on, everybody out there? I am Steve the Dean Williams, www.themanmindset.com. I teach men all over the world how to be a man, how to get these women to submit to you, and be the motherfucking man you can be when you open that door and all the way through marriage.
Cool. All right, so now let's get it started. Let's start with Professor Samuels. You listened to a little bit the last part of this, and once again, I think a lot of the women on the channel outside of Nibby, they were trying to say that like maybe men could take some advice from women, and a lot of men do take advice from women, especially a lot in the Black community. A lot of Black men hold women in high regards. You're a professional man. What do you say about men taking advice from women? Is that good or a bad thing, and why?
Well, I think everyone hit on it to begin with. Women who were not raised around men know women. I do not think men need to take advice from women, nor should they compromise with women.
Yes.
We have too many men who are sitting around just straight up simping. And it is because of this whole, do it my way because I know what's best and I will teach you. Look, we already had our mothers. We don't need mothers 2.0. Steve hit it right there. Do you want my last name? Do you want my ring? Then you get with my program. Do you not get with my program? Then there's nothing to talk about. That is not rude. That is just real. And we dance around this issue because brothers are too worried about trying to get laid than trying to be men.
Yes. Damn, I love this guy.
Woo.
I love him.
Okay, Jimmy. What do you have to look, Jimmy? She's in deep thought. She has a really, she got that look. I can feel something eloquent is gonna come out of you. Jimmy, what's your response to this?
Good luck.
Why? Why is it good luck? I mean, can you explain it?
Good luck to those women who deal with y'all. Good luck.
Why wouldn't you deal with? I mean, you know, why wouldn't you deal with that attitude? Why wouldn't you deal with?
Their type is for somebody. I'll just put it that way. Their type is for somebody.
Everybody.
Willing to deal with them.
Oh, okay.
Somebody.
You're acknowledging that
and love it, and that is great.
So what you're saying is there are some women who will deal with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're just not one of those women.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Not from that aspect of, especially some of the things put it's backwards. I was not.
Why is it backwards?
That way. I was not raised that way, and I come from a household actually of men. Actually, so it's not the fact that I've been like raised about. I got 6 uncles.
Mm-hmm.
I have my dad. I have it's not even the fact of missing a father. I've just like that concept of how you think is just it's just a little warped to me. It's warped. And I'm sure someone
to be a damn slave. Like who
right,
wants to be a slave to a man?
Some woman would deal with that ego. Some woman would deal with that ego. But that's a little bit much. I feel like, you know, there should be a place of like when you're in pursuit with a woman, you have to understand that there's a soft spot with women. And if you can't tap into your own soft spot in private, that's what's called intimacy. If you can't have that spot of intimacy with your woman and relaying to her your emotional place too in private, that's a problem. That's dysfunctional.
Ooh.
I mean, I peep a whole bunch of misogyny. It's like you guys don't want to, you dehumanize us as women.
So you want us to lie then? You want us to lie to you?
No. Listen to this.
Hold on.
Hold on. I ain't been speaking. I ain't saying nothing. Let me say this. I'm with a man right now. I want his last name. I want the ring. But the reason why I want his last name and his ring is because he treats me like a human being. If he treated me like a slave, I wouldn't want it. I submit to him like it's nothing. I do what he asked me to do because he treats me like a human being. If he didn't treat me like a human being, he wouldn't be able to get me to do whatever it is that, you know, I want to do. I feel like whatever it is that he wants to do, he wants me to do, he deserves it because he treats me so well. He compromises, you know what I mean? If he didn't do that, then I wouldn't want to be with him.
So
like
that's
it doesn't make him. Now listen, it doesn't make him a simp or a bitch or whatever degrading name that you niggas can think to call him.
Well,
we gotta be niggas. Now we gotta be niggas.
You just said slave. I mean, and here's the thing: we got to talk about. You can't just use these words willy nilly. Misogyny means hatred of women. I do not hate women. And you talk about slavery, yet you want somebody to be a slave to their feelings instead of to logic and reason. Every argument we can make here is going to be an emotional argument from a woman, a feeling-based argument, not a logical argument. Mankind has survived for eons until the last 40 years, and we flipped the script with all this get in touch with our feelings. How's that working out for us? And just because you have men talking like men, you want to get butt hurt and twist your lips up. Because a man can actually speak to you like a man should, you ain't used to that. Maybe you make about 5 or 6 guys around you, but you got 3 brothers out here who are not afraid to say what we need to. I ain't called you out your name.
Well, you know, here's the problem. You know what they really want? They want the cupcake. After we get done fucking them and we leave at 11:30, they want to call the sucker so they have the shoulder to cry on. They want the motherfucker that's gonna put up her Christmas lights, her Halloween lights, her fix her thing, drive her around, chauffeur her, hold her purse, and tell her how special she is. Guys, you want to continue to do that? Then you're not gonna get any ass. See, this is what they want you to think. They want you to think that if you cater and bend over backwards and quote unquote compromise, that you'll get the sex. But isn't it funny when y'all fuckers do that? They only see you as a friend. Guys, I'm telling you, it's nature. It's It's not balanced. It's never balanced.
It's definitely balanced.
I don't hate women. I am a misogynist by definition because I'm strongly prejudiced against women. I don't feel they're on the same level. My woman knows that. I feel that they're very stupid in comparison to men. But for the sake of this panel, I'm fair. I'm fair with women, but I'm a misogynist. I don't hate y'all. I'm strongly prejudiced against you.
So how can we hate it? How can we hate them when they give
here without us?
Yeah, but how can we hate y'all?
I love women, but I'm a misogynist at the same time. I'm prejudiced against you.
That's a two-way street, though. You wouldn't be here without us either.
Right. So how can we hate y'all when y'all get an ass up so fast? How can we hate you when y'all give up the pussy so fast, number one, and number two, everything you women do is to attract us. You don't wear the tight ass clothes because you want to wear them. You wear them tight ass clothes you want to get our attention. You don't wear that makeup and fix your hair up because you want to feel good about yourself. You do it because you know there's other competition. Everything that you women do is for us. You can deny it all you want to deny it, but you know what? At the end of the day, you're trying to get us, and this is the problem. You have too many men out there thinking the wrong thing. They think they need to go after you. When I tell you that you are not special because there's a million of you, but you'll rarely find a man. And that, you know what? You have 3 men on here. And the thing is, and I don't know if it's true, but I know some of y'all are getting some tingly sensations between y'all legs because y'all like, damn, I'm talking to a motherfucker that's put me in my place. And the regular guy's going to compromise. He's going to compromise his standards to me. And, yeah, I feel panties are sliding right now because y'all getting checked. I feel it, though.
You feel wrong, my nigga, because no panties is sliding off of nowhere. No wetness is it's not happening. There's no wetness.
This is being brought to you by Depends, guys. Remember, we're talking to older women here, so this is Depends commercial.
No, it's not. So then you insult people's age because they say they weren't turned on by what you say.
Let's keep it clean, guys.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about the older women that's listening, not you ladies, just the older women.
I know. I get it.
Let's keep it clean, guys. I'm a misogynist. We will be fair.
All right.
We'll be fair.
I would say guys with big egos have little.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I could assume that.
Man, Harry Mingo's in the chat. Let me do this real quick. You guys like the video as you're coming in. This is going to be a good stream. Let me talk to my, Nibby. She's so hard to hate. I mean, really, you can't never. She's hard to be mean to.
She smiles. She's so sweet.
Yeah, you should be a killer or something. Like, oh yeah, I'll execute you. It's no problem. Pow 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 pow, nigga! Pow 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 pow. Okay. Nibby, what do you think about what Kevin had Professor Samuels had to say about men having men having a particular here's how it's gonna be. You don't like it, get the fuck on. And so many words, I'm not compromising with you, which is definitely how I am. Just like that. D will tell you that. You guys saw her. I don't know if you guys saw my girlfriend when she came in the room on the last, but you guys are not here. She will tell you that I am just like that.
And happy.
Yeah. And she even came in here with listening to, these women don't know what they really want. Not just wanted to say that. But she said, anyways, Nibby, what do you feel about what he said, a man that has that approach towards you? I know you have a lot of feminine energy, How do you feel about a man that has that type of attitude?
I love it. As long as the man is handling his business, if he's a man of quality, if he's, we're a team, he provides, then I will do anything. I love it. You can dominate me all day if you're handling your business.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I gotta say this. I think the upbringing here, and there's no disrespect to anybody. I always go back to women who come from very kind of maybe conservative kind of values, and the father's kind of very strong. Women like that tend to be more with the program. I think women that come a little bit more urban. I'm not saying it's wrong, a little bit more of a different experience. those women tend to be a lot harder to deal. They want more compromises. And I think that maybe has had maybe a better experience with her dad or something like that. That's why, I'm not saying that it is, but women that come from these strong male backgrounds where the man is like really dominant and in the house all the time, they get this. Women, Jimmy, you got to hold on, stop the show. Jimmy, you and your little attitude. Look, you talking about?
It's the way you present the information. If you listen to the things that.
Well, why is she okay with it and you're not?
I'm not okay with it because of the way that the information was presented. Like some woman is thirsty for your last name. A woman is not thirsty for a man's last name.
Okay, so listen.
It has to be a mutual type of respect. Like you can't just come at a woman disrespectful and say, oh, she's not of value until a man gives her value. What? That sounds crazy.
Okay,
like if you're trying to date a woman and you don't see that she has value before you pursue her and don't know information about her, then what the hell are you doing? Like that's crazy. That's crazy to me. And that's what I was saying. That is crazy.
Okay.
I don't understand that type of logic.
Okay, we've heard what Santra had to say. We heard what Nibby had to say. We heard what. So there's a difference of opinion. Steve, why is it that Nibby feels the way that she does, and maybe
she processed that information a little different.
Okay, so hold on a second.
Different than I processed it. Because I've been listening to it the whole time. She came in at a different position in the conversation. So as of why she would probably perceive what he said a little bit different.
No.
Than I would, because
before you
no.
Hold on a second. Jimmy, I know Jimmy personally, okay? Jimmy is definitely okay with that. I know for Jimmy just one of those people, if she really knows you, she'll be okay with that. She just fronting for the internet. But I think it's a certain way that she wants somebody to say that to her. And it's still the same thing. I think that's what her problem is.
Well, here's the thing with Nibby. Here's the thing I want to say about Nibby. This is why I respect Nibby. Because I'm just being a man, and Nibby's doing. Nibby is accepting the truth for what it is. She's not trying to fight me. You see, she's got a beautiful smile on her face. But again, women outside the country, that's why they get a pass, because they own a whole different other ball game. She accepts
what you say.
You don't know, but you don't have. No one's asked you to accept it. But I know. But I can tell you why you're not married, why you won't get married, and why you might end up with a bunch of kids based off of that. And I don't need to know you. I don't need to know you, but I'm just saying
crazy.
that. But you know what's so crazy about it? What's crazy is, how crazy it is that I can meet a woman and talk her out her panties within 2 days. That's what's crazy. I have been fucking all kinds of different types of women. So again,
you are just the type of man that is end all be all. There's different.
I didn't say I was the end all. I didn't say I was the end all be all. I'm teaching young men out there to have a standard and not compromise and not giving to women like you just because you have ass and titties. Not to buy you drinks or dinners because you have ass and titties. Because you are going after our name. And there you go. See that? You see that? Just like a typical woman, emotional, and this is being brought to you by Midol. For those moments. I'm just trying to say that if you took more of a Nibby approach to things and accepted the truth for what it is, then more guys would be like, wow.
But she's more like Jimmy is.
But I'm
how you run your household.
I'm telling you that guys would like Nibby. I'm telling you why guys would like Nibby, because Nibby is accepting.
Nibby is your own perception.
Guys, see that? Submit, serve, sex, and she's not. See that? See that? Just going down, and that's why they come knock on her door and just get a blue light, put it against her skin, and look at all the war wounds that have been come and gone. They have come and gone.
Okay, hold on. Let's get back on track, guys. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get back on track. Jimmy, hold on. Let's go back to Professor Samuels here, because we don't want to get we can get real niggified real quick, and y'all know my eyes too hot. I'm dark. I got all these lights on. I'm out here melting. Y'all can't be running my blood pressure if I got white neighbors. Y'all can get me arrested. All right. Listen, Professor Samuel, what's going on here? And let's analyze this, because I know Jimmy personally. Okay, I know Jimmy is a really nice. Jimmy is more nitty-like than she wants to admit. She's a very tough exterior. She's really a very sweet person, right? But she's one of those people. She's a pit bull. She's gonna bark. If she don't know you, she's gonna bark, and bite your ass. She's like that, right? But I know she's more like Nibby. That's why she's smiling right now. I know she's more like Nibby than she wants to admit. But Professor Samuels, why is a woman like Nibby okay with it in public? Somebody like Jimmy is okay with that shit behind doors, but don't want to admit it. What's going on?
I didn't hear the question. I was switching and handling the house.
Oh yeah, you had all them. You know, you had all them glasses. You was styling in the mirror. Okay, why is Nibby okay with it publicly, and Jimmy, you know?
Because she's got to keep up with the girl code.
Because that's why she's smiling. Jimmy's okay with the shit in private. I know that, but in public, he gonna fight you.
Well, because women got to keep up with that girl's code. I mean, this feminism stuff. I mean, like it or not, she just said basically what I said. It's not that you have a problem with the logic of what I'm saying. You just don't like the way it feels, the way I said it. But take away the feeling and the words are the same. And guys don't have to worry about all that. When dudes are talking, we don't worry about, hey man, you feel okay about what I said? That's how y'all want to be, and that's not what we are. You want men to act like women, and that's not us. So you're used to dudes trying to act like a woman just to get in between your legs. And that's what Steve keeps saying. Look here. We go back to this whole thing about sex because the ultimate, that's how we keep score. And you saying it don't work. Well, I'm just going to be real here. Unless you date women, unless you done been with women, you don't know what works with any woman except you. We're coming and telling you what works and what women want to hear, and you even admit you want to hear. You just don't necessarily like the way it's been said.
Okay, hold on. Minister Jack is supposed to come in and JR Wisdom. Yeah, I know. We're gonna keep it clean though. We're gonna keep everything clean. I got neighbors and shit. I want this motherfucker shit gets too crazy. Like I said, I got neighbors, y'all. I'm in here with white people. Don't fuck around and get me kicked out this shit. I done paid the rent already. I'm not playing with you niggas. I'm gonna come on here with that bullshit. So let me do this. DR Wisdom. I sent him a link, a chat, hangout. All right. So now LAR movement. Like I said, that's why Jimmy's over there smiling. Nibby's okay with it up front. Jimmy, like I said, if she don't know you, she gonna bite your ass, right? But in private, she understands how this shit works. She's been my friend for a long time. She knows how this works. We've been friends for hella years. Why is she acting like she ain't okay with this shit?
Because it's backwards. Because at the end of the day, the way she wants guys to talk to her, and this is just a female thing across the board, not across the board, but a majority thing. You want these guys to talk to you like women and treat you in a way that women would. But then when you get in a relationship with them, yeah, you do. And then when you get in a relationship with them and it don't work out, the first thing you'll call them out the door is a bitch ass nigga.
Oh.
And then, but the guys that are being honest with you, and they're being upfront about who they are, you got to accept them for who they are. You're going to have to deal with them on their terms. You dealing with them, the person. Those are the guys you're going to wind up being happy with, because there ain't no false pretense. It ain't no game.
That's okay.
But you say it's okay, but in practice, you know what women want?
No.
If I was to flirt with you and get them nipples a little hard on this internet talking to door and shit, you know, you would like me, but I promise you, if I fuck you and your cousin, then I'll be what? And I'll tell her the same lies I told you, and it made you feel real good.
No, that's not it. Okay, just like a man, right? He wants to be treated a different way, right? From a woman, right? as far as there's certain ways that a woman should talk to a man or relate to a man. He wants to feel masculine. He doesn't want a woman to talk down to him. But there's a certain way that a man should approach a woman as well, as in respect to her, as in knowledge. A man should deal with his woman according to knowledge. And that's all I'm saying is like, you can't recklessly just approach somebody and say, this is how it is and this is how it's going to go.
But what decade are you?
No, you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you relate to one another. It's not just no my way or the highway. Good luck with that.
But what you're not understanding is when you're trying to nitpick at everything men do, is you making it your way or the highway. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, you need to wear this. You need. You get what I'm saying? You just nitpicking in the your way or the highway.
No, it's
All right,
not.
hold on.
I wouldn't nitpick. It's just as far as communication wise, a man should be mindful and knowledge of how he's dealing with his woman or a woman that he's pursuing. He should be respectful. He should be respectful.
Who's not respectful about telling you the truth? Telling you the truth is very respectful.
As in, I'm saying like respectful as her being a human being, not just as in I'm telling you what to do as a man. No, but a man, he wants a type of respect that a man expects to feel like a man from his woman. But there's women like to feel like a woman too. That's what I'm saying. Not like in some disregard, like I don't need you. If you hear, you hear. I don't need you. No woman want to feel like that. Then what's the point? That's silly.
You are in charge of making you feel like a woman.
Some of the things that are said is coming from an egotistical standpoint. That's just like not attractive at all. It's just, that's why I'm like, ew.
Okay, look. These brothers are talking about marriage at a point, right? Give me 1 second, Sansa, right? When you brothers are talking about marriage and women are talking about marriage, like long term. The thing about this is you do have to work to get his last name. And the reason is, what do men get in a divorce? Nothing. So obviously the responsibility is on him. So if you can't,
I live in California. And their marriage, when people get divorced out here, men get half of what women have too. They do. So it doesn't work like that here. Maybe
who initiates most divorces, men or women?
Somewhere, maybe it'll work that way, but it don't work like that here.
Women initiate most divorces.
Also in California, after 10 years, he has to pay you alimony for lifetime. Community property state has a 60% divorce rate. Women file 80% of those divorces.
Yeah, but I know in particular too, like I know someone who's going through a divorce and they've been married for over 10 years. He's getting half of her retirement and she is getting half of his retirement.
Again, like
and
people,
he decided to give her the house. So yeah, so you just here it's not like that. It's not one-sided. That's all I'm saying. Well, but that's neither here nor there because we're not really talking about that. I'm really just talking about in the respects of how men and women relate to one another. There are things like women, as a man communicates to a woman, he needs to communicate with her in knowledge of her.
Okay, so
and a woman needs to communicate to a man as in respects to him in knowledge.
Okay, so
it's like you can't just be throwing around stuff like, oh, I don't need you. Then what's like nobody wants to feel
hold on. Let me
men don't walk around saying I don't need a woman. Men don't never walk around saying I don't need a woman. That's what women been saying for the last 20 years.
That's how y'all coming off as is y'all don't need women. That's how y'all talking.
Ladies. You're saying, first of all,
you guys are talking like y'all saying y'all don't need women.
Excuse me.
Y'all coming from some pimp standpoint. Exactly. When you coming at a woman, you can't come at her like you some pimp.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to try to, ladies, I've heard the word misogyny, pimp, slave, all these things hurled at us. Excuse me. I've heard
exactly. So that lets you know we feel negatively about the shit y'all talking about. Okay, we feel negatively about what y'all saying. Okay, y'all treat us like we lesser human beings or something.
Can I?
Come on, let's keep it. Come on, let's walk on one time.
I mean, I haven't said too much of anything in a couple of minutes. I'm just
saying, let's let
make this point. Like women are nothing.
Okay,
no one is saying if y'all believe women are nothing. That's how y'all come off. So
How about
if that's not what you want women to perceive you as, or us to perceive you as, you're failing at that. Because the three of you, all of you,
how about you ask
all
a
of
question?
all of you sound like you could care less whether you have a woman or not, because we supposed to bow down to whatever it is that y'all want to do. And since we want your last name in your ring, we need to do whatever it is that y'all tell us to do. That's not cool, because y'all benefit from a marriage too. Just because you don't benefit from a divorce doesn't mean you don't benefit from a marriage. Who taking care of your kids? Who taking care of your babies?
So first
who
of all,
feeding you every night? Who cooking for you? Who cleaning for you? Who doing all of the feminine nurturing stuff that you do value?
Let her talk, and then you can talk. Okay, so Sansa, make your point, the rest of your point, and then we'll let him make his point. That way, so did you have anything else you want to add?
It's kind of difficult to make a point in this conversation because it's so many. It's like, as I've been sitting here listening to this conversation, it seems like the three of you, every time any woman says anything, we're laughed at and chastised. See, if we're going to have a conversation and we're going to have an adult conversation, you guys need to understand that what we're saying is our perspective, and this is how we see things. And if you want
perception isn't reality.
You're going to have to understand, no, it's reality. Just because you don't want to accept it or you disagree doesn't mean it's not reality. And that's the problem here, because you think because you don't agree with what we're saying, it's not reality. No, what we say matters too. What we say matters too. What we say matters too.
It's a reality. I'm saying
that's how y'all acting. So I'm letting you know, as we sit here as women and we're expressing our opinions and our thoughts and stuff to you, it's not for you to cackle at or make fun of or chastise. Just hear what we're saying and try to absorb it a little bit. You guys are rejecting everything that we're saying and trying to make it seem like we're stupid or we're not intellectually or as logical as you guys are. We're just as intellectual. We're just as strong. We have thoughts and things that we want, to be accepted as well. So as we're sitting here
let her finish,
expressing our opinions, just listen. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. What we're saying is,
go ahead, Eliar.
What we're saying is, your perception doesn't work in reality with men. Now, it might have worked with the males, but it's not going to work with the men. That's what we're saying. And we're laughing because if you try,
and that's the problem. That's the problem right there, because I have a man sitting in front of me who listens to what I'm saying and he accepts it as reality, and we sit down and we compromise. You're saying, okay, it doesn't work with men. That's because you're making a choice. You're choosing for it to not work with men. You're not saying that. You're trying to generalize it and make it seem like all men are like this. Nah, you're trying to preach some type of propaganda to men to make them behave and think how you do. I got a man sitting across from me who thinks completely different, and we are completely happy with each other. My point is, just because you feel like it's not going to work with you doesn't mean it's not going to work with all men. What we want matters as well.
One at a time. One at a time now.
Because it's not logical. You think because it's not logical and it's some fairy tale shit that, men shouldn't take it in consideration. You guys still should take it in consideration, even if you disagree, because there's other men out here who disagree with you. So stop trying to teach all men, fellas. Like I hear this guy talking to all the fellas in the chat. Fellas in the chat, this is how you should act. This is how you should treat women. This is blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that, because we all different. We all different and we all want different things. That's all I have to say. I just want you guys to start accepting what women want.
I've been waiting just a second.
I'm out. I'm done with this. I gotta go get some loving. I can't do it.
All right, we got too many people talking. I'm about to start picking people off. I don't like my streams like this.
That's cool.
One at a time. Eliar, move and make your point. Then Kevin, talk. So sounds like you talk for a good while. Let's go ahead, Eliar movement.
Here's the thing. We're not talking about individuals. Mm-hmm. We're talking about like majority rules. So if I was talking to Sansa, I'm not talking about Sansa in particular. I'm talking about women in general. Mm-hmm. Not all women, but the majority. It would be the same thing with Nibby. It'd be the same thing with Jimmy. Mm-hmm. But when you're making it about you personally, every man is not going to deal with you personally. But I'm saying our normal experiences with most women fall in this particular category. You can say that you're special and you're unique and you're different, but that doesn't change what happens on a normal day-to-day basis. The same thing we was talking about with a minute ago with the divorce rules. There's 80% of women file for divorce. That's the normal rate. That doesn't mean that 20% of women who don't outnumber the 80. That's all I'm saying. That's the perception and reality are two different things.
Okay, let me do this. Let's let Professor Samuels talk, and then we'll go to J.R. Wisdom. He's joined us, and we'll go to Nibby. What's going on, J.R.?
Is that me or J.R.?
J.R. Wisdom.
You want me to talk or J.R.?
Oh, I thought. You go ahead. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and let Samuel guess that's what you were saying. My bad.
Okay, so like the previous brother just said, thank you for clearing that up. When you have a conversation, you have to make generalizations, broad generalizations that are generally correct for most of the people, most of the time. But if we're going to have a conversation, men or women or whoever, one, we got to speak in generalization, because if not, we're going to always end up on those specific things. And what I notice is when we do that, it's because folks are trying to skirt the issue. And then we end up going into these shaming and guilts and insults, and nothing ever gets done. Loud talking. Bottom line, like the brother said, if you got a man that's working with you, cool. But listen to our truths too as men. And that's unfortunately what doesn't happen. What happens most of the times is, sisters, like it or not, a man will say his truth, y'all will yell at us, talk loud, and then you leave. It's playing out right now.
Look, Minister Jack, I sent him the link, but Jack, if you're listening, go ahead and click the link, man, and come on. What up, man? Is Search for Uhuru in here? Come on, fam. That's my man Dynasty Mayor. Shout out to my bro here. I'm older than him, but he's my big bro when it comes to Africa. So Eric, what up, man? Eric, yeah, Poker. That's my man Eric, man. Eric Turner, the classical violinist. We are going to be in the hip hop violinist. Listen, man, we got an interview with him tomorrow. All right. Eric Stanley, of course he's in the chat, man. That's my boy. We're going to be rocking an interview with him tomorrow, man. Eric Stanley's going to be here on a one-on-one. Sansare, shout out to Sansare. I don't know if she left or not. I mean, I thought it was a good conversation. I tried to be fair. No, I'm a misogynist. Everybody knows this. Jimmy, especially. I'm not going to say I'm a misogynist. I'm like a semi-misogynist because I'm prejudiced, but I definitely love women. I thought I was being fair. Do y'all think I wasn't being fair to the panel? Was I operating it not fairly?
I think it was pretty fair.
Okay, I was pretty fair. Okay, good. Because I don't want her to come up with no videos talking about I wasn't fair and shit. I'll let people talk. Jimmy's talked about 80% of the conversation as usual, but by force. But let me do this. Let me see, JR, you want to weigh in on this? And we're going to go ahead and get Nibby in the conversation. But JR, what do you see? He said, oh, shout out to my boo Jimmy. That's why I wanted to get on. I know why JR Wisdom came on. He just wanted to talk to Jimmy. That nigga ain't, he trying to pick up somebody. Yeah, that boy crazy. What up, JR? You on mute, man. You on mute. Light skin. What up, buddy? No. You're mute. Unmute yourself.
Well, you better go see if that little boy's stuff is
still there.
Unmute. Mute yourself. Unmute. Somebody tell him to unmute himself. He muted. Mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, shout out to the panel. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm sorry. I came in late. I was trying to click the link. And I know I'm looking dumb right now. Other than I hear there's a discrepancy between and I'm driving right now. Sorry, there's a discrepancy. I guess what I'm gathering in this that between the man and the woman, that a woman basically out talking or over talking a man and not listening or something to that effect, and basically coming to the point where being too aggressive. I just want to make sure I'm on the right topic, because like I heard LAR movement talk, and I heard Samuel's talking, I heard Jimmy talking, and I was trying to click on the link. So I just want to make sure I'm stepping in on the right place on the conversation.
Yeah, man, you're pretty good. I mean, like, Well, I'm gonna ask you this: why do some women have a problem with like a man telling them, "Listen, it's my way or the highway"? This is what it is. This is I'm this is you're gonna be a part of my program. If you don't like it, peace out. A lot of women got a problem with that. Why do you think that's the truth?
I think it's a problem. A lot of times, it's from outside interference that's coming in, whether that be reality television or that be their girlfriends, who don't have shit going for them, basically telling you don't have to submit to this man. I don't do any of that. I'm living my life pretty much straight, but really they don't have shit going for them. Probably never been married, probably never been in a serious relationship, and still out here struggling, to actually find what it is that this man may be providing. A little bit of jealousy, but from my experience, that's just what I've seen. It's basically outside entities that's interfering with them, and I'm not saying as far as submitting, but just coming to the understanding of what's in your best interest at the end of the day. And I think a lot of times many women know everything except what's good for them, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what from my experience, and my story and all the people that I've dealt with, that's basically what it comes down to, is outside interference. Or not interference, but outside, just talking in their ear, telling them, you don't have to do this. Don't let that man run you. Don't let that man run a relationship. You need to be in charge. This is the way it is because this is the way I am. Even though they don't have a successful relationship. That's my opinion on it.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, by the way, you guys, before we go to Nitty, Donovan Sharp has just written an emergency article on the Negro Manosphere called "Two Ways the Meek Mill Safari Samuels Beef Over Nicki Minaj Confirms Red Pill Truth." It's a classic. We did an emergency article just for this topic. So the brothers out there, if you want to read what Donovan Sharp just wrote, he just wrote a good piece on the Safari Samuels and Nicki Minaj situation and the Meek Mill beef, about how it confirms truth in the red pill. You got to go over there and read it at the Negro Manosphere. Once again, like I said, Donovan Sharp is an excellent podcaster, but he's also a damn good fucking writer. All right. So what we're going to start doing before we go to Nibby, it's hot off the press. I'm going to start doing more. We're going to start doing more as hot topics are coming in, but more stuff for the brothers, but as it relates more to black men. All right. So we wrote this article just for the brothers today. We stayed up during the podcast and produced this article. So please go over and check it out. Like I said, it's this article here called, once again, 2 Ways the Meek Mill Safari Samuels Beef Over Nicki Minaj Confirms Red Pill Truth. You guys got to go over there and read that. It's an excellent article. It's a classic. Share it. Support the Negro Manosphere. Let me go to Nibby. Nibby, I got to ask you a question. Nibby, the kind-hearted ruler. Let me ask you this, Nibby. Why is it that you don't have a problem with, Sansa Ray? I think maybe she just left because she thought that maybe we were making fun of her or we were laughing at her. I don't think that was what it was. But why are you, as a woman, able to handle what these guys are saying in a better way than maybe some other women are in America? They can't handle what these guys are saying. Why can you process it so much better?
Well, I can't speak for the other women, but I can guess that, some women want to be able to make their own decisions, and a lot of women have been let down by men who maybe they have submitted to, but maybe they dropped the ball. So there could be some trust issues there that could cause a woman to not be so easily subduable, if that makes sense. But like I said, I do submit completely to a man who I'm in a serious relationship with or married to. I like it. I don't want to be equal to a man personally. I personally don't want that responsibility. So that's just how I decide, how I choose to run my relationships. There's a lot of power in femininity. I don't want to fight a guy with fire. I would rather, there's other ways. We have our ways. So
Let me do this. Let's Minister Jack, man. Minister Jack, click the link, fam. You know I gotta play the devil's advocate, man. I know a lot of people don't like some of the stuff that I do, right? But here's the thing. I got some of the most entertaining fucking interviews in Black YouTube. Y'all gotta give it to me. I know how to keep some shit started, all right? If y'all would have seen that flat earth debate we had last night, yo, y'all niggas be complaining about doing bright hair, but y'all be watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just gotta, you know, let you guys know that. Again, Nitty, now, once again, why don't you want to be equal to a man? Like, you don't want that responsibility. Why is that? Is she there?
She muted.
She muted herself, man.
Oh, unmute yourself, maybe.
No.
What happened? All right, everybody's muted, I guess. All right, so
she muted herself again. Just tell her to unmute herself.
Unmute yourself, maybe.
Oh, I just got back. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, está bien. Sí, bájate.
Oh, Poppy.
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, she can speak Spanish like hella good. Like she's a Spanish speaking school. Yeah, I mean, like, why don't you want to be equal? You said it's too much responsibility. Why do you realize it's too much responsibility?
It just doesn't interest me. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I don't want it. If I want to be with a man, I can't be trying to compete with a man.
Wow.
That's not what I'm interested in. And just because a man has a different responsibilities, that doesn't make me any weaker. It's just that my power, you know, belongs in another area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's kind of go to Steve here. All right, Steve, what's going on, man?
Man, this is a prime example of why I tell guys to go down to the Dominican Republic, why y'all should go outside the states, because you will have women that know their place at the dinner table. I wish you would have heard
the whole conversation. I wish you would have heard the whole
I don't. Here we go again. Here we go. See, there we go again. There we cutting me off. Let me.
I don't have a problem with what she said. There's nothing wrong with what she said. She said exactly what's right. However, everything that was talked about previously, yeah, that's where I had the problem.
Okay? Then you know what you need? You need to go find a sucker punk ass guy that is gonna kiss your ass and give you what you want.
Jimmy, you have a chance to say something. Give me mute.
There you go. That's why they single, guys. They want to keep
right after this. Okay, so go ahead, Steve.
Thank. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Now, like I said before, guys, when you are like the three gentlemen that were here that we're talking about women, we all don't have to know these women. See, that's where y'all guys get it twisted. We have slept, put our dick on their forehead, comb in their hair, their back, their ass cracks. We have dealt with all kind of women like that. So we just look at behaviors. Behaviors tell us everything we need to know, guys, because these women are under this thing that they're special, that they're different from everybody else, and they should be treated as such with kid gloves, and we need to walk on eggshells, and we need to hold back what we say. The problem is she's not used to a motherfucking man telling her what is instead of living in this fantasy world of what could be. I don't have time for what could be, because you know what? If she is not worth my time, I'm moving on. And you know what? And I remember she said earlier, O'Shea, that you know what? It seems like it's a dictatorship. No, it's not a dictatorship. I'm going to I always have a system. You know, O'Shea, if her and I were together, I would tell her what I expect. First thing I tell her, no male friends. And if she can't deal with that, then guess what? We just fall back to a booty call. She can't move forward because I'm not going to fight tooth and nail with somebody who is going after my last name. Again, my last name. You're not getting on your knee to ask for my hand in marriage. I'm asking for your name. So I have the high ground. I get to call the shots. But again, you do have a say so. But the way you talking, who wants to hear you talk? No guy wants to be with some. You know what? They're gonna be with you, but they're gonna find somebody else on the side because they're gonna get sick and tired of you and the other chick that talk about compromising and all the other cake ass shit that they want these suckers to do. I'm not doing it. That's why, O'Shea, that's why I was a gigolo. You know why? Because I dealt with women who had cake ass men who compromised their standards, who gave all they want. You know what these women did? They didn't want them. They just used them for their resources, and they were fucking guys like me. And I'm sure they were fucking guys like my dog LA over there, and an old boy over here. I don't want to mispronounce your name as well, but the fashion guy, they were nailing him to the coffin. These women don't want you guys to know the truth. O'Shea, real quick, I'd like to say this last thing. These women now, okay, I'm not gonna use the Dominican Republic because she gets a pass, but the majority of these women, they don't want these men to know the truth of how to get that pussy. So what they want us to do is they want us to cake, submit, and apologize. That's what they want from us, dog.
Can I ask Jimmy a question real quick?
What you don't realize?
You get a long answer.
Doesn't have to deal with you though. So everything is not right. It's only right for you. It's right for you and what you want. A woman doesn't have to deal with you in the way that you are. A lot of women wouldn't deal with you.
Yo, you have.
While you're sitting up there boosting up your little ego, like you're on an ego trip.
I've been fucking since I was 13. I'm sorry, LA. I'm sorry, LA. I'm sorry, LA. I'm sorry.
You know what it is? As a man, you will never in life beat a man by being more aggressive than him.
Nope.
And what we trying to tell you? We were trying to tell you, like women in general, when y'all get upset and y'all want to just lash out and be angry and be aggressive to us, it's disrespectful because deep down in your heart, if we really take it to y'all as just women, you're gonna cry, you're gonna call your family, you're gonna call the police because you're in a space that you shouldn't be. But if you flip it around, it's just as disrespectful if you was on a panel with 3 guys that was real effeminate and we was trying to compete with you for femininity. You'd be like, man, if you don't get your ass off of here, huh?
But can I say something? I don't have to agree with none of you guys.
I didn't say you have to agree. I don't have. I'm
in the way that I present. However, I present it is the way that I present it. I don't have to.
No.
I don't have to submit to any man on this blog. None of you guys are my husband. I don't have to do that.
It's not about that.
I'm looked at and then saying about being aggressive. I'm aggressive because I can assert my thoughts correctly.
No.
And what I dislike and what I don't appreciate about what's being said and how I regard things as being disrespectful. No, it's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. It is nothing wrong with how I'm presenting any information that I'm saying. So it's nothing disrespectful, nothing at all. So
what you're doing is not in tune with nature.
No.
When you're trying to be out assertive and out aggressive a man, that's going against nature. That's not your nature.
It's no competition. I'm being me. So it's not any competition at all. I'm just asserting myself as of what I dislike and why I dislike it. So I don't.
But you're not doing it in a feminine way. You're not doing it in a female way. You're doing it in a masculine way, and it's not gonna go. It doesn't go off when you're talking to men.
However you like to say it. Maybe you don't like the way that I'm saying whatever I'm saying, but
it doesn't. Look, it's not about the feeling. I don't care. I don't necessarily care. I don't really care. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. But what I'm telling you is, ultimately, when you keep doing this is gonna hurt you in the long run, because men ain't gonna put up with it.
But it's not.
Let's do this, because Minister Jap is getting ready to be on the show.
Let me shut up.
We're having an open discussion.
Okay, so we're gonna go Minister Jap and we're gonna go to Minister Jap on the line.
my opinion on something because this is what this forum is for. So why do I have to assert myself the way that you deem me as asserting myself as being feminine or being masculine? No, I don't have to. I don't have to do that because I am asserting myself at right. If I say that I dislike something, I'm saying I dislike what was said or the way it was presented. I have the right to say that.
Okay, so Jimmy, listen. So thank you for your point. Minister Jap, hail to Minister Jap. Thank you for that $20 donation, player. I'm going to the strip club tomorrow night. I'm about to be, you know how I do. I walk in the club. What?
Instantly tricking.
I wouldn't have no other mother.
Yeah, but I've been catching bits and pieces of this shit. I'm in traffic watching this shit, man. Well, shout out to everybody on the
panel.
Hot,
man. This shit hot.
Yeah, man. I thought the title was about simping and shit.
It is. I just put it
all over the place.
Yeah, just weigh in how you want to weigh in, Minister.
I like to bring things back to the title, and I just feel like this, man. The biggest threat to most of these women is an alpha male, because they've been able to get away with so much shit for so long, and dudes trying to prove themselves to women who ain't worthy of nothing.
No, hold on, Jimmy. You can't be talking on everybody else's turn too. Hold on, let's stop this. Hold on a second, Jimmy. Your ass is greedy.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is this, man.
Hold on, stay. You gotta go.
This is the game right now, man.
You go ahead, please.
Women, the jig is up. You know what I'm saying? It was a long period of time where y'all were able to be nothing, but you know, you can have babies all over the place. You could bring nothing to the table, but yet and still dudes had the fucking cape for you, wine and dine you, and those days are over. And now the women that taught y'all that shit didn't teach you that this day was gonna come. That you was gonna actually have to step your game up to keep a fucking man. And the problem is you were taught, your OGs set you up for failure. They ain't teach you right. You know, so now, like my brother said, I'm sorry, I can't. The brother with the crazy background. Shout out to you.
The dean, baby, the dean, boy.
Yeah, man,
I gotta work, man. That'll be a good tandem, man. Steve the Dean.
He said one thing that I always preach to everybody, man. Brothers, make sure you know your value. And right now, men are able to flex their muscle because we are worth more for the most part. In the dating arena, we are worth more.
Yes.
When you meet a man with a job, you know what I'm saying? Like we just dropped a video earlier today about the working class versus the white collar. Most women looking for a cleanup man at this point with a blue collar job to fix all of their financial fuck ups. So everything that they come into the table with is usually debt, and they try to sex their way into forgiveness. When brothers wake up, it is a game changer. Now she has to come to the table with credentials. And instead of doing that, she is going to whine, bitch, moan, you a chauvinist, this, and that. But no, we are more valuable at this point, because when they come and meet us, when they finally get their shit together and mentally say, you know what, I'm ready to be a wife. You done slutted your whole life and you got babies to show for it. So when you come to me, you gotta come correct for me to even want to entertain that shit. Pussy, titties, ass, all that shit, we gonna get that a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the women in places like Atlanta are pissed off, because there ain't enough dudes out there. And all the women out there looking for one dude, and they gotta share one good dude. You know what I'm saying? So the women from the past created this fucking culture of niggas that started sipping, and when niggas stop sipping, these women don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can weigh in on how you feel, agree or disagree. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth.
Let's go back to Professor Samuels. I think Jimmy came back. He said, "Where did J.R. Wisdom go?" I think they got a little love triangle going on behind the scenes. Man, let me find out. But y'all make a cute couple go. Professor Samuels, man, what is it that these women don't understand, fam? Like, you know, And what can you weigh in on what you heard from the women, the one lady who left? Is he still here, Samuel?
Well, what they're not understanding is, thank you, Jap, for giving that top-down,
beautiful
Ain't
summarization.
no problem.
My mother,
it's a truth, man. It's not really rehearsed.
I was born in 1969. I was a part of that second. My mother was generation part of that second wave feminism, where they taught their sons to respect women, open the door, such and so forth, blah blah blah, and taught their sons to such and so forth. So you got a generation of harder women and softer men. Shit didn't work when we came of age in our teenage years. We messed around and gave birth to y'all's generation, and it's just one step further. But like Jap said, the bill always comes due. Women, like it or not, around the world, your sexual marketplace value starts to decrease at 25. You hit the wall at 30. Hitting our stride. We are grooving at 40. So that's why you got older men with younger women. Y'all do not get hotter and better. You're not a wine. That is some bullshit that they were taught. And now they're having to go back to their mothers, my mothers, their grandmothers, and saying, but grandma, mama, what happened? And their mamas are saying, oops, we fucked up. Our bad. We didn't know the bill was going to come due. We about to be out of here in 10, 15 years. Y'all figure that shit out. I'm done. And now they're upset because the reality is hitting them in the face. I was in Atlanta. 20 years ago when I was in Atlanta, it was the mecca for black people. Now I have more dudes looking at me and a bunch of women just looking like, save me, 18 to 1. Ladies, you cannot argue with the numbers. And men are speaking simply, our truth, our fact, whether it's ghetto or whether it's Carlton, whether it's street or whether it's lane. A man is a man, and you are going to have to deal with us on our terms, because you can say you don't need us, but you get out in your car. Who built that? It wasn't no man, a woman who invented that. Who built the world in general? It was us. We need each other, yes, but we don't need to be on your time frame, especially for no coochie. That's just not it.
Just to interject one time.
Take sex off the table.
Yes, if you fucking eliminate sex, if you get dick control, you have the cheat code to the whole fucking game. Fam, a woman meets a man, her whole thing is to make him work for the pussy. So if he doesn't cut that down, family, if he doesn't put in the work for the pussy, or he doesn't even, if it doesn't move him, she ain't gonna know what to do, because that's what she's been taught to do. Why? Because that's the only thing that she holds sacred. That's why they put a 90-day rule out there. She don't put a 90-day rule on saying, oh, I'm gonna cook for a man, it's gonna take 90 days. Oh, I'm gonna be respectful and be submissive to a man, I'm gonna give it 90 days. No, I'm gonna hold my coochie, the most valuable thing that I have, all that I pretty much bring to the table, for 90 days and make this nigga work for it. And when a nigga say I'm not working for it, it's not a big deal to me, now she don't know what the fuck to do.
You know what, Jap? Like, I roll on what you saying, fam. You're 1000% right. I need to fuck. We need to talk after this, but I got to get with you. But no, on the real though, this is what I want to say. All you men, I love all you men. I got respect for y'all. Finally, some men that, first off, for all you men, I want to apologize for crash landing us from planet man on this desolate ass planet they call Earth with all these bitches. But what she doesn't understand is this is why I hold this quarter up right there in my hand, because see, women don't want to realize when you take the power out of their pussy, they are blind as a fucking bat, because that's all they think their power base is, because all these bitches have been telling them how special important they are, because all they've been trying to do is fuck you women. That's what I'm telling you.
Name one time you ever heard a woman say her pussy ain't hitting no shit. Every fucking woman always says she got the best pussy. Nigga can't last in this pussy. Ain't nobody pussy wetter than this shit. And then when you tell, fellas, anybody on the panel, you tell a woman her pussy either stank or is whack, watch the reaction you get. You ain't shit, you dick little, fuck you, nigga. You broke, you gonna get everything. Like, damn, hold on. I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Get your pussy.
But is that appropriate to be talking to a woman like that, as far as a respect as a man being respectful to a woman? See, that's the thing there. Like, a lot of this is very like ignorant.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me act like a bitch for a second. You know what? You're special, and I'm sorry, and I apologize for being a man. And I hope Jap and all the other guys apologize because y'all are so disrespectful to this lady because she is special, she is important, and you guys need to be better men. Shame on all of you. Your mothers should be not happy with you because you know what? You're not men, because men are not supposed to act that way. We're supposed to give her our spines and our balls. We're supposed to apologize and compromise so she can get her way with us. That's what the fuck you want in the fake world. But again, how are you? Do you even have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend?
A woman doesn't have to deal with
We know you're not married. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Yes. That's a yes/no question.
With you at all.
Well, no one's dealing with who is.
Hold on, you guys. I gotta do some shout outs, okay?
Their BS if they don't want to.
Let me do this. I gotta
have an option. Women do have
options.
We
got options.
Yeah, they do, and they can date
hold on.
outside
Wait. I gotta do a shout out, okay? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I got some people that's been supporting the super chat on the show. Shout out to Crystal Jackson, excellent point of view by all these men. And special shout outs to Dr. Perry Stanislaw. Thank you for supporting not only this, but what you're doing in England and as you've been teaching all over the world in Jamaica. Dr. Perry Stanislaw is an academic. He also has written several articles, arguably some of the best articles I've probably seen on the Negro Manosphere. And that's saying a lot because we got Alan Roger Curry there. He's a Pan-Africanism. And also Officer Charles Faulkner. Not only is he a police officer, chasing these niggas down out there in Baltimore is fucking up. Always supports the show. I gotta have him on here. So shout out to Officer Charles Faulkner. Appreciate the work you're doing. I know it's definitely hard being a black police officer, especially dealing with these damn niggas. But I'm pretty sure he's keeping niggas right now as he's on this stream and beating the shit out. They need to get these niggas off the street, officer. So shout out to you, man. We got a lot of people from different ways of life. Let me do this. Nibby has been quiet. I want to give Nibby a chance to holler because we got
baby girl, what was said that you really disagree with?
Hold on, wait. Let me let Nibby, because you let Jimmy talk again, won't nobody else get to talk no more. I'm telling you right now, it's how it's gonna work.
I'm quiet. No, O'Shea, I'm quiet right now.
Okay.
Don't try to play me to the left like that.
I'm not. The world's gonna. Oh my gosh, it's quiet.
You are. I love you like a play cousin with a fake ankle. Let's let Nibby say something real quick. Nibby and then LAR. Then we'll go back to the beginning of the panel. JR Wisdom, you over there hella happy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna run my boat. Yeah, boy. What'd you say? That boy was sipping on the chat.
That boy on mute.
That's my boy. That's my boo. Yeah, boy. All right, Nibby.
Yeah.
You hear what these guys are saying now? What they're saying, it does sound very rough. Especially Steve the Dean, because what he's saying is not some. It's some it's some pretty hardcore shit. Does that bother you? What he's saying?
Can you go ahead and what was he saying? Sit down.
No. I mean, like Minister Jap, like what he was saying about women. Minister Jap, he's the guy next to you in the chat, quite light but not white fella right there.
Hey, my man way more light skinned with my man with the beard. He way more light skinned than me.
Y'all need to start a senior group, nigga. Y'all the shine lights for real. So let me ask you. Again, Nibby, these guys are saying hardcore stuff. As a woman, I don't know. You're kind of just rocking it here. Like, you're not bothered by any of this shit. I'm surprised you're still here.
I'm just observing. It's too much going on. Give me I don't know.
There's too many niggas in there, huh?
Yeah, we need more balance.
Is that why
balance?
Yeah.
They ran.
Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let's be fair, because there's only 2 women in here, and you got 37,000 niggas. Let's bring some balance to this. We're gonna let you speak because I told you to come on, and you have your, you spend, I know you way off another country like me. What is so unbalanced about how we feel as men that maybe we should be more considerate of as a woman? That what from your point of view, what is it that we are not getting?
I don't have any problem with what you're saying. That's the thing. Like I kind of subscribe to you guys' role of, the man is in a certain place, the woman is in another place. I don't have any qualms. I don't have anything against it. So it's kind of like
Somebody said Nibby didn't got faded. They said you've been drinking that Dominican rum.
Right. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, a little bit. And I have some more else too.
You ain't even listen to what nobody's saying no more. You like, fuck this, I'm just sipping on the shit. Okay. I feel it.
But I think there are guys for every type of woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Every guy doesn't want a submissive woman. Some men like, chatty women.
That's true.
Women with their own opinion, So.
That is, you have some, yes, you got right. That's true. I have dudes tell me they don't want a woman. I have dudes in my medical school that tell me that they don't want a submissive woman. They want a woman that doesn't want to do what they say.
Right.
I've heard that.
Yeah. That works.
It works for some dudes. Yeah.
What else was said? Something about women hitting the wall.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I do think that is a reality that we have to take into consideration if we want to, be married by a certain point. I think it's good to stay in shape and to be the best version of yourself. If you do want to be competitive after a certain age, stay out of the big ones like children, out of wedlock if you can help it. Just be the best version of yourself, and you'll always have options for the, high quality men.
Okay, but let's go to
that was very practical. I don't get why this is such. And I like the sister because she pretty much agrees with the reality of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I know I don't have the best tact to saying this shit. Neither does my man. But fam, we've been trying to fucking say this shit nicely and write poems and all this shit. That shit didn't work. The truth is, when most brothers meet a woman, a black woman, at this point in age in their life, you know what I'm saying? Chances are you are going to be picking up the pieces of her life trying to fix her. It's not a lot of black women out here trying to fix good dudes. They usually try to fix raggedy ass, dirty dick rottens. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet these women, they're usually in a struggle. What's going on with the chat? Y'all see me? Oh, okay. So they're usually struggling, and they don't want to, like, for instance, a lot of women that's thick, that's just a woman with a fat landed in the right places that we like. But those women don't work on their bodies. They were just blessed with the genetics that they have, and they were not prepared for the wall. So when those women hit that wall and they start getting pudgy and shit, they don't fucking try to take corrective action. What they do is they try to camouflage this shit. And then if you don't like the shit, they try to shame you. But all the other women stay competitive, and that's why they don't get chose at an old age. There's not a lot of dudes checking for older black women. They're checking for younger ones, because they're in shape. They look more appealing, and women don't want to face the facts. I know it sounds vain, but your fucking prerequisite, your fucking the thing that's going to get you in the door with any man is your looks first and foremost, because a dude is not looking or checking for you if you don't look good. We'll find out if you got a good heart and you're good with your finances later.
Let me say this real quick. I think it boils down to this. People don't want to accept the feeling of you falling off when somebody that you thought you was better than is coming up. I mean, that at the end of the day, you could put that with men and women, with money, with success. The minute when you think you the one, and then you see, and everybody's beneath you, when you start falling off and they start coming up, you feel some type of way about that. And that's what guys are trying to say with these women when you hit the wall. You falling off when you've been telling guys that they ain't good enough for you. Now they coming up. You just gonna have to deal with karma. And if you ain't, if your ego can't let you deal with karma, that's your problem.
Yeah. O'Shea,
Yeah.
O'Shea, I just wanted to say something that you were talking about. There are guys out there that want women that to talk disrespectful to them and shit, or mouth off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty funny that she can mouth off to your motherfucking ass, but when she go to work, she don't say that shit to her boss, president, or CEO of the company, because those motherfuckers right there have something that these men have on this panel, and that's a fucking standard. We have a standard as men. We don't try to be men. We are men. And that is very difficult for women to see, because it's very rare that they see men. We are next to the elves, unicorns, and smurfs. We're very rare. We're heard about, we're talked about, but never has a woman been able to be graced with such strong men on the panel where it's overriding her system, where she can't understand. And what the thing that's so great about a man is, I don't care if you're quiet, loud, or whatever. I can get that pussy from you without even trying to get the pussy at all. Because once you realize I got bitches that's after me, you're going to want me just off of that principle. Because women want what other people want. And that's what she doesn't want to connect those damn dots. All these men here, they're not trying to be a man. They just are men. And that's what women are attracted to. It's just society has come up with this fucking lie that you got to give up your spine and kiss her ass and sleep on the couch and happy wife, happy life shit that they've been accustomed to. Then when they meet guys like us, like I said, they gonna say no now, but I guarantee it, later on tonight, you listening real close to that door, they're gonna be playing with that pussy, thinking about, damn, I want to fuck Jap because he talking all that shit.
See, the thing is too, man, they never expected black men to ever say, I have a standard. And if you think about it, men never had a standard. They never stood for shit. They never said, you know what? I require this from a woman. You're not meeting my requirements. So when you do that in this day and time, you looked at a chauvinist, you looked at every excuse in the world besides for that woman to step up and meet the requirements that you set. But we have been meeting their requirements all from now into back into the 60s, 70s. You know what I'm saying? We've been working our ass off to impress these motherfuckers, and they have never gave us shit. But ahead.
So hold on. So you guys will pursue a woman that doesn't meet your standards?
I'm sorry?
So you guys would invest your time to pursue a woman that doesn't meet your standards?
No.
We'd
so
fuck
that's
them,
my
though.
point. So why does a woman need to meet your standards? If you're pursuing a woman to date her, then she should already meet your standards before you even asked her on a date.
The same way, the same reason why job and employers interview people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I date different though, so I don't know. Because I don't.
So you have to evaluate these people. You have to ask a series of questions. You have to see, and you have to see how they move and shake before you can say, okay, you can get to the next step. Because usually with the employer, you'll get the first interview, then you might get the second interview, you know, and you'll be on a probationary period. And from that probationary period, that'll decide whether you'll be permanently hired on or we're going to move on with another candidate.
Jab, what she doesn't understand is that while she's doing the interview with that guy, he's just marinating the pussy and fucking the other chick on the side till she come around. That's what these women don't understand. Y'all, you really think that he's gonna just sit there and talk to you and wait 90 days to get to know you better and put flowers at your feet?
Matters. I don't think that matters.
Your value is based on the man.
Like,
I will say this. If a brother finds a woman that's worthy, when a man finds a woman that's worthy, we will put in that work. If you're worthy of that shit.
Yes. Yes.
Intelligent man. I'm not oblivious. I'm not one to just beat up on a woman. If a woman is truly a good woman, I see something in her, I will work with her. I'll work the whole situation. I'll play that little fucking game. But if she ain't shit, she coming to the table, wild deck kids, her crib raggedy, her car raggedy. You know, I'm not fixing no raggedy shit. I don't do raggedy broke shit. If she broke, You know what I'm saying? All that dumb shit. She, you know, all the shit she was telling me was a facade. I'm not fucking with no motherfucker like that. Because a lot of times too, y'all negate the fact that when people go out, they put on the face of their representatives. Just like when you go to your job interview, you go to your job and you say, yeah, I'm gonna show up on time. I'm always punctual. I go the extra mile and shit like that. And when you get hired and you start working there about 2-3 months, you kicking it, you taking extended lunches, you're calling off every time you get some dick and some cheap liquor up in you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're getting real comfortable. But that interview, you could have won a Nobel Peace Prize, the shit you was saying. So that's what it is right
same
now.
thing.
You know,
it goes both ways.
Yeah,
I agree. Guys, hold on a second. I'll tell you the point. Hold on, somebody's echoing.
Oh no.
So let me see.
What is that?
Who's echoing? Oh, I think it was either LA or Jimmy. So once again, shout out to Let's Be Frank. He super chatted $20. Another great YouTuber, man. I got to get him on here. Been following him for a minute. Thank you, LAR Movement, man. Love your channel. Not LAR Movement, but YouTube, brother. But Let's Be Frank. Here's what I want to say about just before we get back to Mr. Samuels, and then we'll go back to the thing. Nibby, because like Jab was like, I appreciate Nibby. I think. Here's the thing.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think it all comes down to the fact that a lot of us women aren't used to the brutal honest truth from our, brothers. But my dad kind of put me up on game when I was younger. So you have to be, as a woman, be able to really look at yourself and really see where you fall in the game. You have to be honest and calculate, where you stand in this dating pool. And I think, you guys' delivery may be a little bit tough, but definitely necessary. That's why it doesn't really bother me the way you guys speak, because I have heard it before.
But also too, you live in Dominican Republic, where there is a society and a culture where you said it before, the women are much less than the men. You said even your apartment, you had to fake like you had a boyfriend to even get an apartment because they didn't want to rent an apartment to you because they thought you were a single lady.
Right.
So I think like your experience of the world has shaped you. And like a woman who's never lived outside of the country, like Dee, which is my girl, she lives in Poland, and Polish society is where women are not as the equal kind of shit either. Even though Poland has a prime minister, a female prime minister, men definitely are like way more value there. And I noticed that Dee has grown a lot in Poland with me because she's lived outside of, and she sees how the family structure works here. She sees that men are in charge, more men with their families. There's no loud motherfuckers playing music. She ain't seen no fights over here, no bullshit going on. So she sees that this is how it's supposed to work. I think also Nibby's experience in the DR, and when women get around a lot of masculine energy and they see how shit's supposed to work, it's a lot different, man. They can accept it more. But women who haven't had that experience of living overseas, especially in a male-dominated society, they can't grasp this shit. You have to really be over and living in a place like Russia, Ukraine, the DR, a lot of parts of Latin America to really get a feel for this type of strong male society. And a lot of American women, they just won't get it because they haven't understood it. Let me go to Professor Samuels real quick. Oh, and hold on one second. Did I go to LAR? Did you talk already? Or he haven't said anything?
I was gonna say something quick. It don't matter to me, bro.
Go ahead, LAR. Go ahead. Let LAR talk and then we'll go to Kevin.
It's like this. As far as black women and black men, black women can commit to their education and submit to what they got to do to get their education. Mm-hmm. They can submit and put in the hard work when they want their career or their job or to be an entrepreneur. They can commit and submit to the idea of being a strong black independent woman or a single mother or whatever. But see, when it's time for them to commit to being a wife or a supportive woman or a girlfriend, then they say they ain't got no gas in the tank. But on the flip side of that, they want the men to commit to their education, their job, their role of being a man and protecting and providing, and then have and then put the tank on full to be the man of their dreams. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, and then if you get mad at the dude, say, you know what? I tell you what, since you want me to give you 100% and you had a rough day, 322 days out of the 365 days of the year, and you want to give me a quarter tank, guess what? I'm going to go somewhere else. Because on the flip side of that, I hate to say this, but y'all know how to get in line for that paycheck of that white dude. You know, it just, all of a sudden, it's seamless. And that's where it's messed up. But I'm going to shut my mouth.
That's a good point. I gotta go back to your channel, man, and start stealing some more videos and ideas and shit. Cause you about to make me rich with all that intelligence you got. I'm about to steal Jap shit, because he made a powerful video yesterday about put the same into yourself as you do into your job. I'm gonna steal your shit tomorrow, and I'm gonna steal y'all movement shit. I'm gonna make about $100 off y'all niggas. I love stealing you niggas shit. I promise you. I've stole so much shit from you niggas. But before we go to Kevin Samuel, let's do this, you guys, man. We got 247 people watching in the chat. Come on now. Y'all gotta like the video, man. You know, we got an all-star cast in here. We got legends on the damn. We got, you know, Minister Jap. You know what I'm saying? We got Nibby. We got Jimmy Shea, JR Wisdom, even though he ain't said nothing because he over there messaging Jimmy on Facebook. And we got Kevin.
He's not messaging me.
He's done there and messaging hella poems and shit. Come on, y'all gotta get the likes up, man. Y'all know how it is, man. 247 people watching. Let's get these likes up. Let y'all know y'all really fucking with the show. Get us to 200. So if you're watching the show right now, like the video. Go like the video. This is a great show. You know what I'm saying? We got an all-star panel, all-star cast here. I'm about to get off here in a minute. But get the likes up, man. Let us know you're enjoying the show, man, by liking the show. Now, also, check out my man Minister Jap's channel. Okay, you guys know who he is. Check out my man Kevin Samuels, JR Wisdom, LAR Movement, Nibby Speaks. You guys, I'm gonna put their links all in the description. You can go add them, subscribe to them. You know, they got a whole bunch of good shit. Let's go to Professor Kevin Samuels here and let him rock and build on what he wants to build on to.
Okay, you know, I look at it this way. Listening to when you were talking about going over watching the guys out in Turkey, and then you're talking about how it is in different cultures. You hit on something. Women in general, Black women in particular, have not seen what it's like, so therefore it's going to be difficult for them to follow. That's why I try to stress to guys all the time. Be the best. Do what you need to do, guys. If we start doing what we need to do, worry about ourselves, take care of ourselves, build our business, stick together, be men, we're going to experience, kind of like what Jap said, the time is up. We will have a system of an emotional Darwinism. The women who are like Nibby, who are prone to it, will come with us. The ones who are not, hey, evolution will take its course, but we're not going back. We've tried 40 plus years of feminism and 100 plus years of women's rights. Nobody's saying women need to be slaves. Guys are just finally saying, we're going to be men. When men are the best versions of themselves, the world is a better place. And there's really no arguing with that. I noticed that the women who are really argumentative have never argued the point. They've argued the tone, the feeling, everything else. But they've not argued the fact. Happens. When you nail somebody on the fact, it is shame, guilt, or insults because they don't want to talk about it. So that's my teaching.
Here's the thing, man. I said my girl Jimmy. Jimmy is actually very nice. Jimmy's a very nice person. Like, she really is. Like I said, she's more like Nibby than she would want to agree with. But again, Jimmy is a tough exterior. She's a pit bull. She's going to bite you and kill you. You know, But she's more like Nibby than she wants to admit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if the way people are saying this shit. But I know personally, I don't think with somebody she really understands she don't have no problem with that shit. She really don't. I don't know. Maybe it's how people are saying it, but there's no way a woman could have a problem with that because what women want, we got to be honest. Do you motherfuckers want to be worried about the house note every month? Do you want to be worried about paying the car note? Do you want to be worried about putting food on the table? Do you want to be worried? You don't want to have to. That's how women are looking good in their older years. Well-kept women. Women don't want to worry about that. Women want to worry about things that they can do. That's a lot of women are so fucked up and fat and musty looking and shit because they have so much stress that they don't want to do. The bitches don't want to be dealing with that bullshit, paying the rent and paying the cable. And all that. My girl right now, she gotta pay none of that shit. My rent paid for 4 months. All she gotta do is rub these ankles, these ashy ass kneecaps, nigga, and that's what she like to do. Make me some motherfucking shit. That's all she want to do for a real nigga. You women don't want to be out there worried about all this bullshit about, oh, well, you ain't respecting me. Well, motherfucker, I'll respect you, but you want to pay that fucking rent? No, you don't want to pay that goddamn rent, motherfucker. Just keep it real. Y'all don't want to pay the rent. You don't want to pay that fucking car note. You want the easiest life you can fucking get. That's what you want. That's what you want. You suck some dick here from the back and watch TV. That's what y'all want. Damn. I know that's what you want. That's what my girl get. That's what you want. Every woman wants that. So if you get that, does it matter how a motherfucker is saying it? Look, motherfucker, I'm gonna talk some shit to you. My way or the highway. By the way, you're gonna have an easy fucking life. Just okay. Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. Let me explain myself.
Lies.
I wasn't even talking about in the aspect of submission. That's fine and dandy with whoever is with whoever.
Who's talking?
That's Jimmy. Jimmy, put on your camera. Because you got the blue face on.
Okay, hold on.
Looking like ISIS.
Is that better?
Looking like Facebook.
Yeah. We can't see you. Put the camera on.
Is it on?
Y'all see her? No. You didn't pay your Google bill.
Jab, you crazy, boy.
You got some minutes on her phone?
Yeah. You got do the wireless.
You see me now?
No. Do the wireless.
She got prepaid.
You see me?
No, just open the refrigerator up and roll the windows down and she'll work again.
It's okay. You don't.
She ain't got sprint. She got run.
You got run wire.
Well, you don't need to see me. It's not the fact of submission. It's the fact of whatever it is, like when you're saying it's my way or the highway, whatever woman is dealing with you, that's the woman that's going to deal with you. The problem in the matter is, like, women have options still too. Because a woman could say, I don't want to deal with you as that type of man. So there's things that women like as well. So it's not just like one-sided in a relationship. That won't work. That's crazy. That's all I'm saying.
It works in my shit.
Do you understand that there are players out here who are preying on the fact that women believe that their options are actually going to come through like a real man would?
Woo! Say it again.
Wait a minute. No, but that doesn't have, no. Okay, listen. To a woman, right? She could be fat. She can be out of shape. All the women that you, like how you guys said, a woman, her value goes down after she gets older and all this and all that. But
True.
guess what?
Especially after she has another nigga's baby.
Fat, there is some man
especially when she got another nigga baby. She's
and
done
I bet
so.
you that there's multiple of different men that love her dirty draws for whatever reason. She may have.
Now hold on. Let me break something down.
Hold on.
Let me. An awesome cook. She might have a brilliant mind. There's different reasons why people want people. That's all I'm saying. It's like in the spectrum of things, we can't just put things into some type of category and say this is what it always is, because it isn't.
That's a woman.
No, what I'm saying is that's low-hanging fruit love you talking about.
No, that's not low.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because what's gonna wind up happening is
men that like big girls. There's men that like big girls.
No, because that's all they niggas. Broke niggas with no options settle for big girls.
No, hold up. Let me explain this big girl. Let me explain this thing to you. If you take a woman who may be a big girl and that dude ain't a big dude, guess what's gonna happen when they go out in public? She gonna notice that he can get other women, and she gonna notice she can't get other men.
But no, if he likes, but that's the point. Okay, look, everybody doesn't. When somebody is dating somebody, sometimes they generally like that and genuinely like that person. They're not looking around at other people. They're looking at each other and growing with each other. They're not always thinking about, does this person have other options? Because a secure person, I don't think, like, okay, for me, for instance, I'm just saying, like, when you're dating someone, do you always think about what their other options are? We know already that a person, if we like them for certain things, there's other people that probably like them for certain things. That's a given. So it's like, when you're investing in something, you invest in that, and then you look and see, is it worth the return?
But are you realistic about your options, is what I'm saying. See, you could have options, but don't think your options are realistic. They could be delusional. Just like you said, a guy might like big girls. His big girl might know this for a fact. He can get other big girls. You know why? Because big girls ain't getting no attention.
Hold on, let me say this. When have you seen a woman with all her shit together, money-wise, she looking good, body right, checking for a big nigga that's broke?
Crickets.
I mean, what does that have to do with
That's
it?
not going to happen. But you will see a woman. You will see a woman. You will see dudes with their shit together. You know what I'm saying? And they not gonna check for no fat ass woman. But you will see bum ass niggas settling for fat ass women.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, a fat ass woman has never been no man's dream. It's never been no man's dream. You'll see a woman in shape, fine as hell, with a fat ass nigga with all that money, with his money and his shit in order. A fat woman will settle for a fat nigga because he got that paper. But you don't see fat ass women with that paper and niggas with their shit together trying to chase them. They not even looking at them. Niggas ain't on no gigolo shit. There's not a lot of niggas that want to be seen with a fat ass woman.
Well, there are guys who like women with meat on their bones. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fetish. That's a fetish and that's rare. That's a fetish. That's a fetish and that's rare. That is a fucking fetish.
I'm talking about.
Well, okay, because let's not make that shit the norm. Let's not make that shit the norm because we know brothers are not checking for fat chicks.
I got it. Jimmy, let me ask you this.
Those people. I'm saying those people are just not desirable because they don't fit your what I'm saying is just because somebody doesn't fit your spectrum of a person doesn't mean that nobody wants them, because there are people that want them. That's what I'm trying to say.
So is the man of your dreams a fat nigga?
Hold up, Jimmy.
Even if you think and you value them at a low totem pole. Like,
would you go to Starbucks and see a fat nigga in line and say, damn, and you will holler at that nigga?
I got this. I got it. Jimmy, you're a pretty woman.
She's not an ugly woman, so I don't understand. Go ahead,
Jimmy, you're a pretty woman. Now, if you gained 175 pounds, would you have the same options that you do right now?
Hell no.
Jimmy, I know you hear me.
I do hear you.
Men will pour cold chocolate syrup on your nipples right now. It ain't gonna happen if you get her.
I don't want to be with somebody who just wants me for my physical. I don't want to be with somebody.
Now you're not being realistic. Now you're not being realistic.
I am being real. Hold
on. No, Jimmy, because I don't niggas. I am a man. And as a man, I don't walk around looking for women and I say, damn, she looks like she has a good heart. Let's stop the lies, fam. Let's stop the lie. Niggas will find out about your character after they see your looks. Your looks get you in the door, Jimmy.
Then go get a long dress. Stop wearing the shorts you wearing. Throw all your clothes out. Wear a long Little House on the Prairie dress.
Jimmy good enough. She good looking enough to not even have to show her body. But what I'm saying is, don't think that a man ain't looking at you physically. You're out of your mind.
No,
you're out of your mind. If you think a nigga
finish my sentence. If you
go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Then you would understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, now let me finish. When I say that I don't want a man that just only looks at my physical alone, just looks at that alone. You know why? Because long-term wise, if a man gets to know me and he likes the character of me and he likes the way that I think or those type of aspects, that means that we have connected on a deeper level, which means that if something ever happens to me, he sincerely will care because it's not just in it for the short term. And
Or is he in it to spread your legs open?
That in an aspect of saying, you know, is this man just around to want me just because of my physical, because it makes him look better as a man?
Y'all can't be friends until after the
I will say this. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Jimmy. But what I want you to understand, Jimmy, is this.
When I'm dating, but I'll go through that as far as is this person just surface and egotistical all through? Because I want a man.
What I want you to understand is, I want you to understand this, Jimmy. I understand what you're saying. You don't want a man, it's all about looks. But what I want you to understand and be real about is it started with your looks. Then he gets to know you, and he gets to know you and finds out you're a good person, and he's willing to whatever, because he's willing to stay regardless if your looks fade or whatever like that. And what women need to understand is that your looks are a depreciating asset when it comes to the relationship. You have got to stay on your looks. You know what I'm saying? Don't negate that shit once you get a man. That shit fades within time. Brothers, we can work on our shit. As soon as you have a baby, if your bounce back game ain't right, the game changes for you. The game changes because now you're not the woman I met before. Now you're different. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand the importance of keeping a nigga.
With all due respect, but that's kind of temporal. I mean, not to say like I get it, like you want to be attracted to your woman sexually, I get it, and it might.
Do you want me to be attracted to somebody else?
In that attraction, I get that. But however, when you love someone, when you love, the investment is deeper than just the physical.
But who wants to love me?
Hold on. If you love me, you will go just as hard as you go for your white employer to be on time and do all that shit. You'll go just as hard to satisfy me and give me what I want.
No, I'm not saying not work to. If it's something that you can improve, okay. But sometimes there's things that you can't improve because
what can't you improve? Tell me what can't be improved.
Like there's certain things that happen in life. If you
what can't be improved?
Can that person love you to that depth of that thing of whatever you're going through? Like,
what can't be improved?
That's important.
What cannot be improved?
What do you mean?
What cannot be improved that brothers are asking for?
No, I'm saying like in an instance, like say if a woman gets sick with cancer or something.
Okay.
Like, okay, she gets bald-headed because she's sick with cancer and her looks are, you know what I mean? She's physically sick. So if he loves her sincerely, he's not just gonna leave her on her bed.
If that's his woman, he need to stay there. But let's be real, Jimmy. Let's be real, Jimmy. Most of these extreme circumstances you about to name are not the norm. You know what the norm is? The norm is I get this woman, she did everything to get me, and she's going to let herself go.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real. Have you looked at the statistics in cancer? Cancer is very real and a rising problem and a rising issue.
But you're not dealing with a lot of men. You're not hearing a whole bunch of stories of men wanting to leave their wives because of cancer.
Well, no.
You're hearing about stories about infidelities from women who let themselves go, and a man decided to get their shit and go on with another woman.
But that's physical change. That's all I'm saying. I just used an extreme example.
That is a very big extreme, and that's a rarity.
It's a little bit extreme, but it's realistic. It's realistic.
But it's rare, though. It's rare.
Why can't we talk about our realities instead of our extremes?
It's not as realistic. However, I'm just saying, like, some women's bodies do change with having babies. And sometimes too, in that aspect too, let's go to maybe a place you can relate. And you say, well, her snapback game. Well, maybe her DNA and her snapback game
No,
prevents her stomach from going down because
because if I let y'all tell it, black women are the best women on earth. And if I let y'all tell it, black women are the best women on earth. And when I see these white women pushing strollers with a baby in their stomach and another baby, and they jogging with the stroller and they snapping back, that's because they men ain't tolerating shit. Black men tolerated so much shit from black women that we can't demand greatness from you. If I think you so beautiful, why can't I demand that you get yourself back to your greatness? And I will even help you. I will fucking financially pay and do whatever I had to do. All you gonna do is make excuses on why I should love you in the state you win.
No,
I got it.
No, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong.
Watch this.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's let LAR movement talk, and then we're gonna let JR Wisdom talk, and then after that, nigga, I'm tired. It's damn near 5 o'clock. I'm tired of you niggas.
I guarantee this. I live in Houston. Dean, you live out in Houston too, right?
Yeah. I'm in Richmond, right next door to you. Yes.
Yeah, I'm in Katy. When you live in these areas, just like Jab was talking about, you see women of other races with the kids in the gym, in shape. I done seen women when they man been at work cutting the damn grass. You know what I'm saying? Helping paint the house. You know what I mean? Helping change oil and change the tires. What we trying to tell you, and as a black man, I love black women, but please understand when men are providing, when black men are providing the same thing that other men are providing, and we seeing how they women are actually reciprocating, and we seeing that y'all don't want to do Nathan, it becomes a problem. Because I don't see too many black women cutting grass. I don't see too many black women at the gym. I don't see too many black women actually jogging while they with their kids. I don't see too many black women actually walking their dog. Somebody else got to do it. At the end of the day, you got to compete for your man and against all these other women. And we're trying to tell y'all not really competing. Y'all just think we gonna accept any old thing. And the day of the Geechee is over.
Let me do this real quick, man. I know it's kind of late here. I know it's a hot stream. I got an all-star lineup. JR Wisdom, what do you feel about this, man? Go ahead and rock. I know you're in there, inbox and Jimmy low. I know how you're doing. Player.
Well, I got direct personal experience with that based off what LAR and Jap was saying, like, and this is based on my daughter's mother. I had a relationship with her. Everything was fine until she moved in. When she moved in, basically she didn't want to do nothing. No cooking, no cleaning. She just goes straight upstairs, hop in the bed on her phone, watching Real Hoes of Hollywood and Atlanta and all that shit like that. And I'm like, are you serious? And I kept talking to her. I was like, you only got a certain amount of time. Even though you got my daughter, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And when I would try to tell her, okay, if you ain't gonna do this, if you're not gonna be cleaning up, then you need to be paying some bills around here. She didn't want to pay no bills. So I'm like, yo, you got like a few more months, then you got to get up out of here. And whenever I would try to talk to her about, hey, let's do this, I help you out with this, she know how to cook, try to teach her to cook, didn't want to clean up, none of that. So I was just like, and every time she would come back at me with like aggression or try to deflect on something else. And I'm just like, yo, then it came to the point I was like, yo, you gotta go. All that stuff before, everything was cool. Then as soon as you move in, you don't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? And you just all I hear is lip. And then when I tell her, I was like, yo, I gave you X amount of time, I gave you X amount of months. And once I tell you gotta go, there's a problem. He ain't shit, you ain't shit, and all that same shit Jack was talking about. You a sorry ass nigga, you this and this. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna sit up here and put up with all this shit, just because not only the fact you had my daughter, but I'm not gonna sit up here and put up with all this stuff. You know what I mean? Not when I tell you pick up trash after yourself, all kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that a man shouldn't have to raise a woman. You know what I mean? When it comes in a relationship, you shouldn't have to be raised like it's a daughter that you're raising in your household or teaching them, or even when it comes to saying as a relationship, hey, let's do this. If you getting, you know, lip about simple shit, simple household stuff, I mean, I don't get it. And I don't, a lot of times I don't understand where that's coming from unless, like I said, it's an outside entity or what they've seen growing up. This is the way, or like, I think it was covered before. The daddy was a simp, if there was a father in the house, or there's just a lack of a father being in the house, or just dudes like these guys on social media who put this stuff out that everything is the man's fault. You're entitled to X, Y, and Z. So.
All right, let me get it. Is Jap left, huh? Where's Jap at, man? I don't know if you guys, if anybody wants to start, I got to get up and go to the gym tomorrow. My fat ass. It's damn near 4. I got my, I was supposed to be rubbing on my girl booty right now, fucking with y'all niggas. I'm gonna end up watching X videos, porn site, again, which I don't mind doing. I got a jack off problem. Shout out to my left wrist. But let me see what Professor Kevin Samuel, man. I gotta let him rock real quick. What's going on, Kevin, man? What do we are you on Facebook, Kevin? You're on Facebook, right?
On Facebook? Yeah, I have Facebook.
Okay.
But I'm on YouTube more than anything else.
Okay.
What I'm hearing a lot from the conversation started to become less heated. Guys are still trying to talk to women, but women are refusing to listen. They have so much invested into this. I am a woman. Women are queens. We are to be valued. My vagina is gold. It doesn't matter how much a man speaks when someone refuses to open their ears. That's why I said we're going to have an emotional Darwinism. The women who want to go along will go ahead and hear. You know what? I may not like what you're saying, but I can roll with it. The women who won't, they'll sit back with a logic argument, talk about tons and quarks and every damn thing under the sun other than the fact. Y'all's ass need to step up. They don't want to hear that. So guess what? She said, you got options? Yeah, you can go back and play that mathematical game all you want to. The closer you get to 30 and 40, the fewer you, yes, it's a possibility, but it's not a probability. And the probability that a lot of these women are going to end up old and by themselves, what they're telling us we're going to end up is very good. Guys are done with this shit. And ladies, if any ladies are listening now or in the future, we say, but you damn sure better pay attention because this is what it is, and it's only gonna get more real.
Okay, let me do this real quick. Shout out to Sarah Lynn Gray. He says black women can't dictate what is acceptable to black men. It is delusional idealism that doesn't exist. You rarely see black women hold themselves to the standard they demand of black men because they control the community. I definitely agree. Thank you, brother, for the $10 super chat. Let's do this, you guys. I have 245 people watching. I need 30 more people to get like the video. So if you're in the stream, go ahead and like the video. Wow, we had an awesome show tonight, man. Great guests. I don't know which one was better, yesterday or today, because yesterday, if you guys heard the debate we had last night with the flat earth and the conscious community debate, press 1. Heard that one. I don't know who heard that one last night, Kevin. Did anybody hear that debate?
Yeah, I heard the conscious community debate. I did.
What do you think of that? That was pretty good, huh?
I'm an open-minded person, and I can hold two thoughts in my head at the same time. It's gonna take a minute for me to understand where these flat Earth stuff is coming from, but I'll listen.
Yeah, that flat is crazy, but that motherfucker lied.
Yo, flat Earth. I've been seeing the post about this shit. What the fuck are they talking?
I didn't know what was going on, fam. But it was like,
your face was like, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
BGS, more and him was good. BGS is more into that kind of shit. I really couldn't rock with that. But we had 2 debates on there. I was in the second one. It was a good debate, man. It was a good debate. It was a good time, man. We had this one dude named Sirius. you remember him? He's a straight asshole, man. He was just the devil's. We call him niggas cons and shit, con artists. They was mad, man. But
I thought Sirius was gonna start a damn fight, man.
Yo, Sirius, dude, he is a real asshole. Like, he's a nice guy, but he is a fucking asshole. I said, bro, you have a talent for being it. I mean, I told him, you have a real talent for being a fucking asshole. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, dude, you're natural. You know how to do. So he's actually gonna do a podcast, man, because he's that fucking rude, bro. Like, he's a talent, man. It's so natural. Like, he cannot help being he's an ass white, bro. Like, he's fucking ill with the shit. But I don't know, Jack. I don't know if you want to do another stream because we got 245 watching. I don't know if you want to watch.
I got something I want to cook up for a minute before I go to the club. I got some motherfuckers.
Okay, so I want you to do this, Jack. Start your stream. That way we can send all the people over to your stream and it'll be lit.
Okay. Shit, I'm trying to get the damn the artwork and shit together.
Okay. So I'll wait until you do that. Because what we're gonna do is I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of here. It's like damn near 5 in the morning. So Minister Jack getting ready to set his stream up. So we got 225 people watching right now. So if you are in the chat, nigga, keep the likes coming. You niggas are stingy. If you're in here, like the fucking video, all right? So 223 watching, 19 more likes, make it 200. God damn it. All right. And I don't know if, so I sent, now basically everybody on the panel, you guys know I've been working with Steve Dean for at least 4 months now. Me and Steve been putting a lot of good content. I've been working with LAR Movement for damn a long time. Shit, I was watching him for our YouTube and JR. So we all have worked together. You know, me and Minister Jack work together all the time. I sent Steve all you guys contact information so you guys can all build. And I know like most people do shows on the solo and shit. But man, we got to do this shit again.
What's my man? Hold on.
Steve the Dean Williams.
Yeah. I just sent you a friend request on Facebook, Jack.
Yeah.
What's your profile, man? What is it? I can't see it. It's too small on my screen.
I got to shout out to Minister Jack, man. It was a time, man, where I used to be killing Jack in the views. And that shit ain't happening no more. That nigga get my ass. I don't like that shit, nigga. You was already light-skinned. Now you gonna get light-skinned.
The manmindset.com. Hey, bro, hit me, man. We got to connect, man. I'll fuck with you, bro.
Doing that, nigga. You got to leave some for the other niggas, man.
Yeah, no doubt, Jack. Yeah, I sent you a friend request, man. We can talk on the back end and shit. I'll send you my information.
You can't get more views and be light-skinned. You got to pick one or the other, motherfucker. You can't do both.
Man, they say I'm trying to be like some other nigga.
No.
Championship belts and cats and shit.
Nah, man, you out there cooking for real, fam. You really coming on to I'm like, I gotta put out some shit now because you out there taking all the shine from a nigga. So shout out to that, man, really doing his thing, bro. Like, I mean, really putting out some hard hitting shit. Kevin Samuels, man, thank you for coming by, bro. We had a really good talk last Thursday. We'll be back this Thursday. Kevin, did you get any subscribers from my channel?
Man. Yeah, man, I got about between then and now about 300 subscribers. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then a lot of people are, yeah, because it's a natural fit in that content space. Ultimately everything we're talking about is all men's lifestyle. Whether you're putting on some clothes or whether you learn how to hold your nuts again and walk like a man. A lot of us didn't get this growing up, and even if we did get it growing up, we dropped it along the way. And now we putting down the simping, picking back manhood. And this is what has to happen.
Yeah, you got a lot of subscribers, man, from that show. You think so? Or was it just like, do you think up to?
No, I looked at the difference in the analytics. There was a significant uptick. Plus, I got a lot of people telling me that they came via your channel. So,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Shout out to my man, Bro Sanchez, man. Hold on 1 second. I see my man, Bro Sanchez. I gotta give a shout out to my boy, man. Bro Sanchez came on here. Bro Sanchez is a flat earther. Usually, man,
Yo, tell me is it what I think it is?
No, it's actually more in depth than what you think it is, man.
You think the Earth is flat?
It was some crazy shit, man. But I'm gonna tell you this though, man. If you rock with Bro Sanchez, man, I tell you one thing. With a debate on your channel, that shit gonna be live because it be motherfuckers watching that shit. And that's what it was. The last 2 shows I did with him, man, it was hella.
I don't smoke weed, so I don't really be getting all this psychedelic shit.
It was people was feeling it. That's the thing.
It was some Hotep shit or some real nigga shit.
It was on some scientific type of shit.
I'm gonna check it out. You know,
it was some scientific shit, man. But we had a good debate, man. I didn't debate the flat Earth, but I did debate the opposite, pro-blacks in the community. We all had some good points and shit. But man, I got a lot of love for Bro Sanchez, man. He got some good content. And I'm telling you, man, the new thing is working with brothers who have a different idea about shit. Because when you guys combine on the actual platform on the same show, that shit is like bombshells, man.
Yeah, I don't take none of that shit personally, man. I really want to get. I've been trying to get that nigga polite on my shit. Cause I gotta get some real Hotep energy on my shit, man. I really want to get at them niggas, man.
Yeah. You've been cooking on them content. So Bro Sanchez said Jack email for a one-on-one. I think that'd be a good look, man. That'd be a good show.
Yeah, people, man. I fuck with them, man. We just gotta talk about getting some motherfucking money, man. Cause
I tell you what, Bro Sanchez got people, man. Them motherfuckers, they be supporting. Like,
they be funny as hell, man. They be coming out.
Okay,
they came in like 4 or 5 deep.
So shout out, man. I'm glad to see my man Kevin Samuel got a lot of shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy still ain't got no YouTube channel. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Jimmy. What's going on, Jimmy? Where's Jimmy at?
Jimmy, I would love to help you personally with your YouTube channel. Like to sit down.
They want to help me personally.
We can really work this thing out. I can help you personally.
Which person is that who said this?
I would love to help you develop your YouTube channel. You know, behind the scenes, we can speak and really develop and work closely.
And you know what? Hey Jimmy, I would like to also work closely with you. And the first thing I'll tell you to do when you take your man out to eat, when they serve the saucer plate, serve him first and say thank you for giving me your time. I got you, girl.
See, I would respect you as a queen, as a Hotep goddess queen, and I would buy you details from Mother Earth and Moon Rock. You know what I'm saying? And when you rock your sun and I got my cue stick. You are gonna go to the planet X, you know. So you let me know when you're ready to burn these incense and really get it. Because it's deeper than your looks, sister. You are more than just a big butt and a smile.
If you like a big butt and a smile, that's what you like.
Well, they gotta lay that dick somewhere.
Let's not you waste your time and you waste the other person's time.
Yeah, so like
that's silly.
Just make sure when you drive, you cup his balls. Go from under.
Just let me know when you're ready to listen to some music, soul child. We can sit down with some Indian RE. You know what I'm saying? Burn some incense, man. Really do it the right way.
Man. All right, so hold on. So let me do this. Bro Sanchez, man. What up, Isaac? Bro Sanchez, man. Go ahead on and email me, fam. You know, that Bro Sanchez got some good shit, man. Got some good content.
Yeah, I seen him. I think I seen him on that nigga show.
Yeah, he was on there. He's on that
motherfucking nigga show one time.
He's on there, but no, he got some good shit. He got some heat though. He got some heat for your ass though. I give him that. I don't agree with a lot of that shit. He got some good shit. I give him that. He's a smart guy.
I'm not doubting that shit, man. I'm not going to make it.
Man. So that's my boy, man. Shout out to Bro Sanchez, man. He's a really good dude, man, out there. We're going to do some more shows, man. I'm going to do the Flat Earth again to bring all of them people back.
I got to watch that shit. I don't even want to jump in that shit. I don't want to. That's one thing I stand about, man. I don't know. If I don't know nothing about this shit, I'm not going to debate you or nothing. I'm just going to listen.
They was like, we're going to make O'Shea a Flat Earth. I'm like, man, I ain't got time. I already don't know that. That shit make my brain hurt. But
is it gonna make us some more money?
Yeah, no, that's a hot topic, man. The flat earth.
Oh, fuck that. I'm talking about is being a flat earther gonna put some paper in niggas' pockets?
The people who discussing it.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
That was the first discovery. They were
We got a little fam. We got a movement, fam. I'm telling you, they got a movement. It's a lot of them, fam. Them motherfuckers, they got a movement. Legit people. They're a movement. Bro.
Jap, it's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that do that shit, man.
Like earthers, like
bro. I'm telling you,
Christopher Columbus ass shit.
Where the fuck? Well, then where the fuck is the edge at? Then where's the fucking edge at? If it's so flat, where the fuck is the edge?
We gonna do that. We gonna do that, man. We gonna do that.
If the earth is flat, then when it stop?
Yeah, where the fuck is the edge at? I want to go to the edge. Take me to the edge of the fucking earth.
The earth was flat first.
Oh man, look.
Okay, hold on.
We're debate this shit.
No, we're gonna do
Ice wall.
Yo, niggas really think the earth flat?
Yeah.
Man. Hey, I got some magic jelly beans I can sell you motherfuckers then.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hey, yo, Jack, man. You about to put this on?
Yo, if the earth was flat, how you explain the mountains?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hey, Jack, you got your stream set up?
Yeah, I'm set up, man.
Okay, hold on, man. We're gonna wait till Jack get his
Hey, yo.
hold
on, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this shit going.
Cause I'm drinking Red Bull. I got a lot of porn to watch.
Oh, nigga, I'm addicted to coffee. I've been a sober soldier.
Okay, the show's over, right? So I can say bye. Right?
Yeah, you can say when you coming back, Jimmy.
I don't know.
Hey, just
Thanks
say I
for
pledge
hanging in there,
allegiance to
Jimmy.
my man, for he is my leader and my king. With him, I have no value or worth, so I must separate myself from all the other women. I must cook, I must clean, and I must suck his dick when he wants to. That is my duty, that is my honor, and that is my privilege. I'm just trying to give you the pledge of allegiance, damn it. Shit.
That's cool for your wife to say. That's good. She should say that to you. And
Hey, if you want to get 18 years, you better follow success, girl.
With the woman saying that to her husband, there is nothing wrong with that.
There's the woman that got the dick on her forehead.
That's awesome for you, and that's awesome for those who are married. That's great.
Oh.
All right, so Jimmy, me and Jimmy, we're gonna be on Blog Talk Radio again. That's my Blog Talk person. We used to have a lot of good shows, huh, Jimmy? Remember?
Yes, we do. It's just that I've been really busy. Like I've been attending to a lot of family things going on with my family and work. So working 12-hour shifts and 13-hour shifts. So
okay, hold on. I think
and I'm going on vacation soon, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah, that was Jap shit went on.
Where you going? You going to Compton?
No.
Okay, hold on. Jap, did you go live? Is Jap live right now?
Yeah, Jap's live right now.
Jap is live right now, all right? Everybody, listen. Let me get Minister Jap's link. Everybody that Jap is live right now, I'm closing down my fucking stream. Get off of my stream and go to Minister's Jap's screen, all right? Because I got a porno to watch. I got a lot of lotion. Okay, you niggas is cutting into my fucking free time right now. All right? I'll be here playing with my shit. Okay, I'm tired of you niggas. I really, really am. All right, Bro Sanchez, shout out to my man. Crystal O'Shea has a Crystal. No, really, I don't. Go ahead and Falcon. All you guys go to Mr. Jeff's channel right now. There's the link. Peace out, poker. All right. Yeah, this show's crazy, man. Let's see. LAR Movement, shout out to his channel. If you guys want to follow him, LAR Movement, you guys know him. Let's see. Kevin Samuels. Let's see. Steve Dean. All right, look, go to Minister Jeff's channel, man. All right. Thanks for everybody for coming on, man. I appreciate you guys. We're going to do it again. I'm out there.
Later.
Hey.